Hello, Dangerlings, it's the Danger Master. I've got a really stupid challenge for you this week to find out who listens to these little intros. So, one thing that's really been annoying me lately, because I get annoyed by really silly little things, we've currently got 98 reviews on iTunes for the Danger Club podcast. Basically all 5-star reviews. Thank you very much, everybody. But it's really bugging me that we're not at 100. So I really want to get some more reviews. So if you've got your phone in your hand at the moment and you want to scroll down and give us 5 stars, leave us a review. Here is the little challenge. If you write your review, if you put in a request to name, let's say a tavern, tell me the name of a tavern that you want, put it in your review, and I'm going to put it in the game. We're going to have a player-named tavern in the game. Oh, goodness. I mean, they've already stayed at the Soggy Biscuit. It can't be worse. Can it? Oh, no. I'm worried. Thanks, Dangerlings. Love you. Enjoy the show.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
We definitely had a plan, but then the murder sprite turned up.
Are the heroes in there? Gotta meet them, I just got to. I'll give you a gold piece to swap.
I could never say no to you.
I'm gonna unload this dragon on every single person in this room.
We've been aware for some time of an infiltrator within the palace.
If we could just sell the properties first.
The door opens and Mikey steps into the room.
I'm here for one day, I don't care.
The adventure continues now.
We are now rolling.
No, you're not.
Could this be any more stacked? Drum and bow skill is back in the house.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Danger Club podcast. We are reunited, except James. We are reunited with everyone else together. April is still here.
And it's April.
Goodness. And Drummond, it is so good to have you back.
Thank you. Do you know what? I was thinking about this on the way here. That it's what a wonderful position to be in, where you get to be a guest on our own show. It's just. I mean, that's when you really know you fucking made it. And it's like you're sort of a returning character. You used to be on the show, but now you're very busy with other projects. And when you do come in, everyone goes, "Oh man, I can't believe it! Homer was in an episode of The Simpsons." Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of,
it's like when John Oliver appears on the Bugle. It's You're our John Oliver. That's what we're saying.
I love that. I wish I was John Oliver. What a beautiful man.
Oh my goodness! When were you last here? This is.
I don't.
We were
remember.
It wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long. No, I'm just trying to remember narratively. We left you in
before James, probably.
It was before James joined the show, I think. Drum. We didn't wait this long for you to not open a beer on air. Open it to the mic. It's fine. You enjoy. Enjoy.
We didn't hear it actually. It was very good. Yeah.
I've become a master of opening beers quietly so that I get recorded.
Drum, since you've been away, I've become a master of eating apples very quietly.
You got very ASMR last.
Right?
Yeah, got very.
Wow.
I would actually like to hear your ASMR, Drum, because you've got
my
amazing booming voice. But
oh right, you want to hear my repeat that?
I want to hear your ASMR, your best quiet.
Oh, my best
sound.
So the listeners at home,
put your ear to the microphone.
John just turned his ear to the microphone to listen to what April was saying.
I'm super struggling to hear anything in my headphones. I'm not sure.
Oh,
if
really?
they're working
Okay.
very well. But okay, yes. So
I can push it up a little bit, but that's it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, okay.
That makes all the difference.
Oh,
I really like it. In fact, it's my favourite thing that's ever happened. Oh.
Wow.
That was quite sexual.
How was that?
Honestly, the best we needed to hear last week.
Cool.
we got a
Now I'm
whole
going to drink
extra
this
line.
beer.
Now I'm going to drink this beer.
Like a cat lapping at it. Leche.
April did that earlier with the water, didn't you?
Yeah,
You lapped your water?
Very jealous of there's a cat here that has a lovely cat fountain.
Yes.
For its water bowl.
I've seen it. It's nice.
Devastated that I never got.
Do you remember when you first saw that drum? You were like, Colin, what is that?
Those are my exact words. Wow, yeah, it's verbatim, man.
I was like, it's for the cat.
It's for the cat.
Yeah. Sometimes I put tea in it though, and just drink from the thing. A cup of tea from
Sunday
the fountain.
morning.
You got to feel like you're a fancy corporate event. Little tea fountain.
Yeah, right.
Little away there in the middle.
This is how we drink our tea.
Everyone gets around the fountain, they lap at it.
That's how you know it's a classy party. No. That's what was missing from the Nexian banquet. Didn't have a tea fountain you could all lap at.
Yeah,
There's going to be one somewhere.
That would have been weird.
Do you know why cats drink from taps?
Why cats drink?
I do.
Yeah, so
I do actually, but I'm going to let you tell it.
Thanks, Colin.
Go on.
I don't know if
Basically,
you've ever seen a cat in real life drink from a tap. I have, but you also see a lot of videos of them on Instagram. And now that I've said it out loud and our phones are on the table, the algorithms will kick in and yours will too. Cats drink from running water almost over their own bowls because there is an evolutionary instinct to drink from running water. If you put their water too close to their food, they associate it because they're carnivores. They're like, I'm eating my food, which is dead animal. Any water around that dead animal must be bad. I will not drink from that water. So whenever they see running water, they're like, I know this water is fresh. I will drink from it like a tiny furry moron. A beautiful tiny furry moron.
I thought you were saying cats are smart.
No, they are. That is a smart thing to do.
That's pretty smart,
But when they do it, they very often put their heads, because they don't quite know how taps work, they very often put their heads under the water, and the water's going over their head, and they're lapping. But they're not getting any water.
They're not drinking anything.
Yeah, they look like fucking idiots. But it's a smart reason why they're looking like idiots.
Oh, I'm going to be
Although
watching
cats
so much of that later.
cats will drink milk, and they're lactose intolerant. Most cats are lactose intolerant, so you shouldn't give
Are
them
you
milk.
kidding me?
You shouldn't give them cream. I see
Humans are lactose intolerant.
That's
and
true.
They still
Yes,
drink.
big position.
Yeah.
A lot of people give their cats like squirty cream. I'm seeing that a lot on Instagram and TikTok. Stop doing that, people.
But straight in the mouth like a frat.
That's
Stop
got
doing it.
nos in it, man. You know what I'm
man.
saying?
And also, like,
Wait, you're not meant to do balloons with your cat either.
No, do balloons with your cat. That's fine.
Good.
Just
Okay.
don't give him the squirty cream.
Me and cat
afterwards.
plans plans later, so
yeah. He loves that. He fucking loves that. Do you know what I mean?
Colin's always finding little canisters outside.
Out on the balcony. Yeah.
Hanging out with all his teenage cat mates.
With squirty cream out there. Stop it.
Imagine a cat trying to hold a balloon. Bang! Oh, for fuck's sake. Bang! Oh, for fucking hell.
Fill it up again, Cole.
You'd have to be like Soft Paws, the declawed cat from Puss in Boots, the movie.
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
Why am I there? Guillermo del Toro.
you have children.
Guillermo
Why?
del Toro is up in arms, and I am with him.
Okay.
Because cartoons, the form of cartoon is not just for children.
Yeah.
And he's been saying it for ages. And to make his point, he made a horrendously creepy, all about death Pinocchio
film,
which
yes.
if you've seen it, you will understand what I'm saying.
Basically upsetting, yes.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also amazing, like Oscar-worthy stuff, and I agree with him. And just because some of these are aimed at children, like there's so much in there for adults.
I know.
You got to get on your and not just Pixar. There's loads of them out there, man.
I feel like Drum's trying to preach to a choir, but
Yeah,
we're
man.
not that guy. We're not.
We all-
We just
all
haven't
tell them
seen
it's-
Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
You just haven't seen Puss in Boots.
Just
Well,
the-
I guess I'm because we're watching the TV series as well at the moment,
Okay.
and it's absolutely fucking genius. And whoever they got in to take over from Antonio Banderas on the TV series nails it. Now, Puss in Boots. He's absolutely perfect.
It's a famously hard impression to do, is Antonio Banderas.
Is it?
we
Who
did
could do
actually-
Antonio Banderas?
Ross could definitely do
Go
an
on.
Antonio
Go on.
Banderas. I'm so sorry, I threw you right under the bus. I was like,
too
that's
quiet.
an easy thing to do.
go on,
My
Ross.
minion will do it for me. Because I fucking can't.
We did actually have a Puss in Boots reference.
Yeah, we did.
in the last episode.
You're kidding me.
Big Mike was holding a coin and did the
Oh,
eyes.
did the eyes.
and got her
The
way.
eyes.
So
Before she murdered the entire
and then
castle.
then she pulled her gun out.
That's very Puss in Bootsy. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about the film, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
there
was a film ages ago, and then one recently, which smashed loads of box office stuff, and then because we'd watched the first film, and then we went to see the second film in the cinema, we've now been watching the series because Willow just is like, I want all the pussy moves. She's just lapping it up.
I didn't realise it was a series.
Like a cat.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's really good. Very, very great scripting, basically. I mean, the animation's not all that, but it doesn't matter. It's just like it's quick.
We're not sponsored by Puss in Boots, are we?
We're not.
Drum
but
is.
I'm
Are you getting some
sponsoring
secret
all
money
sorts
from
of
this?
stuff.
But if you do want to sponsor us, Pixar,
Yeah, man.
Like they said,
Isn't that
Netflix.
DreamWorks?
DreamWorks.
Yeah.
All right, DreamWorks.
Come on, mate.
Either one, to be honest.
But
yeah.
equally, Pixar, if you want to sponsor us to shit on DreamWorks, we will do that. We have no loyalty.
No
Well,
lights.
the thing is, at the moment, what we're doing is negging Pixar. You know, what I mean, we're
Yeah,
going, there's
yeah.
so much other stuff out there.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
are.
just Pixar.
Yeah.
So if they really want us to big them up, then they're going to have to come.
That's right.
And
With the
let
big
us
bucks.
know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll just keep saying,
big bucks.
you know, don't
Because
watch
DreamWorks
Pixar.
are knocking at our door, Pixar. Do you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
if you want to,
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
Go on,
if
put an offer
you
in.
want us to talk about Toy Story, then
You think we have any integrity about the things that we promote? My goodness, we sold out to a men's grooming brand that shaved Pace Drummond in places that he will never recover from. All right,
true.
we will do anything.
It's never come back.
Pixar, pay us.
It's never come back, is it true?
Never come back. Never come back. No.
Lovely.
I don't know what to do about that. I don't want to put regrow around my nuts, man.
Apparently, what's his name? Rosemary oil is good for regrowth
I
of
don't
hair.
like rosemary.
It's all over TikTok at the moment. People are putting rosemary oil
Rosemary
in their
oil on
heads.
their balls.
On their
TikTok.
balls. They're putting it all over their balls.
Wow.
TikTok has changed, man.
Your algorithm is specific, Cole.
Apparently, rosemary oil is really good for like regrowth of hair. Like loads of men.
Once you put it on down there, it'd be more like slick cock. Am I right, everybody? Good morning. Hello.
Drum, hold on one second. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt the segue, but Drum, is this your dice?
Oh my God.
Got a little D4, which is rainbow coloured. I've been holding on to it for you.
Thanks, man.
That's right. There you go. You got.
Yeah.
He's got no other dice, just that
That's
one
the only
dice.
one I'm
now.
going to need today.
That's the only one I need.
I just need the 4, thank you.
All right, cool.
I can't find my character sheet though. I've been looking at my phone for about 5 minutes.
Who needs it? Who needs it?
Where is? How do I find?
You know your scores by now.
Why don't I know?
Yeah, man.
No,
We'll get them off a Tumblr.
I could see this one's not. We haven't updated the Tumblr in a little while. We're not going to find it on that
Do you remember when that happened? When Drum came in and he was just like, I'm sorry, I changed phones. I just listened to that episode.
We played the game off Tumblr.
Yeah,
In Secret
we
Weapon.
literally
Yeah, I
did.
do remember that. That was,
And then-
Is that right?
yeah.
And then, you came up with an idea where people could go. Scott, you were saying that people could download our character sheets of the Danger Club, and then they could go off and play as the Danger Club
That's
on a
cool.
homebrew game.
That's
Could, I suppose. Yeah,
be
they
sick,
could
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you just have to, for Scott's character, all you have to do is role play as this. Go, hey, I've got one eye. Hey, grip optimism.
Yeah, I'd say that was 40%.
And then Colin would just be going,
All right, I'm 13, but not really. Look at my chest.
and Drum would just be going, and James would just be going, oh, I'm so old.
Ross, that is cruel and untrue. You can't play as James. He never gave us his character sheet. It's not on Tumblr.
Classic.
So-
Ross, to be fair, you've got to do April now. Come on. It's
Yeah, man.
all part of the club. here.
April would be like,
Guys, hey guys. Hey guys.
Your face goes bright red when you're pushing out the sound.
Oh, that's better than Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Okay, well, from a needless segue from the game link to something else that happens every week, and that is returning to the game. So, those of you who are not part of Team Shania, Bubba, Fulton, Caragor, and Big Mike, you are in the meeting hall of the Grand Council of Nepian. The meeting has gone interestingly. Things have kicked off quite spectacularly when Mikey walked in the room and started shooting people. It's always an awkward point in the meeting.
Can I have a very rough update of what the fuck is going on?
I tell you what, Drummond, rather than giving you a little update,
Okay.
Should we go find out what Shania Rain has been up to? In the time?
Damn, boy, you went there. Yeah, okay.
Is that the new Shania voice?
This is the new Shania voice, yeah. I don't know why.
It's very Stuffy Bloodstains.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I'm just ripping off my own characters now. Got nowhere else to go.
So, when last we left Shania Rain, you had seen a sign on the streets of Anepian for an immersive restaurant where the staff are always rude to you, and you are encouraged to be rude back to the staff. Deciding that this seemed like absolutely your kind of jam, you decided while the others were off in town having a little look around, you were going to go and get yourself some lunch in the rude restaurant.
I see. So I see. We sort of all walking down the street together, and at one point I went like, "Hey, look at this! Look, this is amazing! Everyone, look!
No,
you can be rude at it because look,
we're quite busy right now.
No, we're never too busy for fucking rude lunch. Come the fuck on.
Oh, wait, is this a flashback? Or
we're doing
I think it's a flashback.
I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean it.
No.
I just
jumped into flashback mode. I was just there.
Yeah, you jumped into
I'm absolutely happy if you do a flashback. Please don't take any of them with you to the restaurant.
Come on.
Then we're in the multiverse.
All right,
I've heard it's just like a thing. Like it's just.
If we're doing Blades in the Dark role playing, then yeah, sure, okay. Do you know what? That's a great idea, babe. You go. We'll carry on. We've talked about boundaries before and respect each other's hobbies and stuff like that.
Do you know what? So. Yes. Okay, fuck you all. The best place for me to be is in a rude restaurant on my own. You guys fucking, you would not be able to keep up with the vibe anyway. You just drag me down.
I'll have you know that recently we went into a restaurant and we started stabbing people.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But, being evil and being rude, very different sort of disciplines, okay?
You're very right, babe.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
See you later.
Okay, see you later.
Bring me back a doggy bag.
What?
Doggy bag for me.
No, I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
Well, that's just bringing food. That's not.
Sorry. I thought I was mixed up.
No.
I was mixed.
Not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't.
Okay.
Not anymore in restaurants.
Sorry. Okay, not
after that one time.
Just the bag.
Yep.
Cool.
Great.
Do you need someone in it?
No.
No. Okay. It's just because I just checked. Okay.
Well, I mean,
okay.
No.
Maybe I can find a tiny person. To go in.
I said, do you know what? It's highly unlikely we'll meet any other tiny people in this entire city.
You are right. Okay. I'll see you later. Goodbye, everyone. I go to a restaurant now. Completely lost.
I go to restaurant.
Suddenly turned into Borat.
Yeah.
Hello. Should I go to the restaurant? I guess this is how I go now. Why?
Oh my gosh. So you head down a little side street and you find a restaurant with a big sign above it that says Giuliani's Rude Restaurant.
Yeah, Giuliani is such a rude name. And why
French.
I can't be Shania anymore.
We need to recast, man.
Anyone.
We got to recast.
Can you be Antonio Banderas?
Yes, of course. Here we are at the restaurant. Leche. Come on.
What if
It's not secret cinema. You don't need to come up with a character to go to the restaurant.
I've been at the house for so long. Okay, come on.
Lovely.
All right.
How about... sorry. I was going to say, how about doing some, big Shania sentences?
The big Shania sentences. She always says, fuck off, you fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah, give it to us.
There we go. Okay, now I'm Shania. Okay, good. Yes, here we go into the restaurant. Here it's called, what's it called again?
It's called Giuliani's Rude Restaurant.
Giuliani's Rude Restaurant. Okay, fuck you, Giuliani, let's go. In she goes.
Look at that little tinkle of a bell. And a... buzzing behind the sort of maitre d' stand is a tiny sprite. So it's about a foot tall with little wings, wearing a waiter's uniform. A maitre d's uniform.
Okay, hey, shitbag, where's the fuck is all the seats?
Hey, unwelcome to Giuliani's. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too. Fuck you. Yeah, fucking fuck you. Where the fuck is Giuliani?
You want to? I'm fucking Giuliani.
You're fucking Giuliani.
I'm Rude Giuliani. You want a fucking meal?
Fucking hell! You look like such a little pipsqueak. Huh?
You look like a big stupid face.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck you twice then.
Well,
show me to the fucking place.
You want a fucking place in my fucking place?
I was told by my boyfriend I was not allowed to do no more fucking in the fucking place, okay? So I just want to sit down and have a fucking meal, and I know it's going to be shit because you're a piece of shit.
I might just go and warn my neighbours.
Now? We've been recording this podcast for a year.
No, but this particular bit is like...
Anyway, this might be the first time we have to beep stuff. Come with me to the fucking table then.
Yeah, okay, I will follow you.
You want some water for the table?
I'm going to I can smell you. I don't even have to open my eyes to get there because I can just smell you, stinky shit.
Yeah, well, I know you are following me because I can hear the scraping of the toilet paper that is on your shoe, probably, because you don't check the toilet shoe.
I don't even wear shoes, you piece of crap.
What the hell? I don't even wear shoes. Your feet are stinky. Get your stinky feet off my floors.
I've never even said... What? Your floors, yeah, they're sticky, they're dirty. Says they're some of the worst I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Sticky till you walked on them with your stinky spider feet.
I've made them better. I've brought in the juice of the world to try and make this place better.
The table turnover is very long in this restaurant.
Yeah, man.
They talk to you
not
for like
even sat down.
How many calories are these people burnt just from talking?
Immersive actors work hard. Sit you down.
Okay, this fucking seat here. It's a piece of shit table. Why you put me all the way here next to the toilets and somehow also next to the kitchen? Why is the kitchen next to the toilets in this piece of shit?
Every receipt in this restaurant is next to the toilets and the kitchen. I've got 15 toilets.
This is the first fucking place in the world.
I have a menu. He flings a menu at your face. I have a fucking menu. Can you read?
Ting with one hand. Yeah, I can fucking read. Can you fucking serve stuff?
Yeah, you want some water for the fucking table?
Yeah, and if it comes looking like a piece of someone done a shit in it, I will throw it in your face.
I will shit in it. Do you want still or sparkling, you bitch?
Well, why don't you decide, you fucking piece of shit?
Can't even make a decision. I'm gonna bring you both. The most bitch ass of choices.
You're supposed to be the fucking maitre d'. You fucking show me the place that's good, okay? If you're so restaurant, you're so restaurant.
24 hours.
Shania's just going to turn up to our battle covered in blood. She's going to have killed everyone in this restaurant.
I feel like she's going to be offered a job.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey guys, I own a restaurant now.
And that's why I rolled another character.
Yeah.
Okay,
carry on.
We're continuing with this.
He comes back. He brings you some. He slams some water down the table. He gives you some bread. At your face. At your face.
She grabs the bread. She chews it up. She spits at him.
No.
There you go. Bread in your face. You fuck.
I got crumbs in my eyes.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the crumbs in the eyes person. That's how you remember me.
It's an all-day buffet today. You can have anything you want from the buffet, but eventually pick the stupid things.
It's all-day buffet? Okay, then I pick your ass.
You want to eat my ass?
Yeah, eat your ass. Slice me a piece of it off.
What are we listening to?
I know.
The guy in the next booth is like, I'd quite like to eat your ass. Like, fuck you, David.
You see, I have excellent taste.
Hey, everybody wants to eat my ass. It's a beautiful ass. To
be fair, it is like, it's kind of Kipway's ass. I don't know. We're not in Kipway, are we? I don't know.
No.
I'm not really sure where we are.
Anepium.
What?
Anepium.
Yeah, that's Anepium's ass, and it tastes of Anepium.
I'm gonna get you some more. I'm gonna get you some butter for your rolls.
Yeah, okay. Don't fucking butter me up. I'll fucking kick her ass.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
He turns around and you see him go, what a woman. He comes back. So
somehow we're going to have to skip some time here.
So in order for the timeline to mix up, Shania spends 12 hours in this restaurant.
Abusing people, spitting and stuff. Moving from table to table. Occasionally she kicks someone off their table because she wants that table.
Okay, let's flash forward 5 hours. What is Shania now doing in the restaurant 5 hours later?
Okay, she's at a different table. She's eating a piece of the guy's bum that he'd sliced off and cooked, and she's eating it and then going disgusting and spitting on the floor and then cutting another slice, putting it in her mouth and going disgusting.
How many slices are? He's a Sprite, and it was a slice of his bum cheek.
She's doing tiny little
taster menu. A taster menu.
Yeah, a taster menu.
Sprite
like tiny little
taster menu.
Also, this Sprite man's got no arse anymore.
He's got a bit. He just did one cheek.
I guess you could say that Shania enjoys tapas.
Well done.
Oh, beautiful. The halfling family whose booth you have invaded. Two elder halflings and two little kids are just looking terrified at you, of you just sitting in this. They're all kind of crammed up to one side of the booth.
What the fuck are you looking at? Why aren't you being rude?
The little halfling goes, Daddy, I thought we were going to the bunny restaurant.
Well, instead you came to this fucking place, didn't you? Pieces of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
They all have to go under the table to get to the other side of the booth to get around.
She looks at them dead in the eyes the entire way. Wide-eyed, staring.
Come on, sweetie. Come on, cupcake. Come on. The little halfling goes, fuck you. He goes,
That's more like it. She smiles.
She runs off holding her hands over her ears. Okay, where is Shania by hour 10 of being in this restaurant?
By hour 10, she's slightly tired.
Doing the training for all the waiters there.
So this is how you greet them, you shits, okay?
So she's standing up. She's standing by one of the toilets and saying, you know what? I do need a toilet, but I'm not sure that this restaurant toilet deserves my feces, so I'm just going to do it right here on the table, okay? She crouches down on a table.
The Minotaur sitting at the table is like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm about to wee in your face, piece of shit. And she wheezes.
Oh, you said you needed a shit.
Well, I said feces, but feces can be wee as well.
No.
Yes?
Feces is shit.
No,
Feces is always poo.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, no, I thought, okay.
Fecal matter.
But you can excrete wee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I meant excrete.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Objection sustained. Fair enough.
I didn't want to get involved because I thought we'd end up down another horrible story of you changing nappies and discovering things about. I was like, if anyone knows poo, it's going to be
Or
drama.
Ross one time shat on a donut.
Kept his job.
Okay, so
I don't like this. I don't like this. But I'm not moving.
you don't like it. You don't like it. Do you like this? She does a tap dance in the wee while staring at him.
Giuliani is writing notes. He's like, hey, fuck you. Do you want a job here training my staff?
I have much more fucking important things to do than fuck around at this fucking restaurant. In fact, what fucking time is it?
It's like it's just before banqueting time. It's traditional banqueting time.
Well played.
Out of character, is that?
That's
should
the
I
thing
believe
you need to go
you were
I was
invited
supposed
to
to
a
be going
banquet.
to a banquet.
However, Shania wasn't at the banquet, so if you want to kill another couple of hours,
All right. Shit. I'm supposed to be at that fucking banquet, but now I've eaten all this food and I'm having a really fucking good time. Fuck the banquet. Bring me more drinks.
but you've already drank all of our drinks. We'll have to go next door to the off license.
Then do that.
11 and a half hours later, hello, I'm the off-license manager. You've bought out all of our balls. How are we going to stay in business now?
Well, I suppose you'll have to try harder, won't you? I don't know, fucking find somewhere where you can steal some booze from.
Yeah.
Become a criminal, I don't fucking care.
Maybe I should become become some kind of a balls criminal.
Yeah, but if you do that, I will have to take you in, because, you know...
What are you, like a cop?
It's like entrapment.
So far. That's what they call me, Shania Entrapment Rain.
Julian is like, what is this, like a sting operation? You come into my restaurant, you pretend to be rude to me, and actually you're not being rude to me, actually you're a cop.
No. It's not true.
Hours.
I was just making that up, and also I'm quite drunk, so I'll show you what a sting operation is. And she takes her scythe and sticks it in the wound of his bum.
Oh, my ass!
That is a sting operation. Now, where the fuck am I supposed to be going next? Is that about the right time?
That's about the right time. It's about the right time.
She stumbles out and tries to find her way towards wherever the fuck she's going.
She stumbles out, half cut, having been in an immersive restaurant for a full day. You make your way back to the Apothecary and head back up to your room. What kind of outfit does Shania Rain put on for a fancy banquet? While she's shit-faced.
Oh, God, she's shit-faced. Wait. This was the banquet, not the banquet where we got all. I'd already gotten dressed up.
How did you pay your bill?
Huh?
How did you pay your bill?
I have a fucking clue.
By sticking her scythe up the ass of the owner.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're. Yeah, I think she just walks out. So wait, you know all that fancy clothing?
Okay, yeah, you put on your.
So yeah, I guess I'll put that on, but I probably don't look quite as awesome in it as I did the first time.
Because you peed on someone's table.
Because I peed on someone's table and I'm half cut and probably puked down myself, maybe. Okay, Shania, fun's over. It's time to look like a fucking winner. Slaps herself in the face. Ooh. I need to do that.
You didn't need to do that.
Himself. Okay.
Cool.
Meanwhile, in the grand council chambers of a Nepean,
we're fighting.
Things have gone to hell. A fight has kicked off. One of the deadly games hurled themselves out of a window. A giant glass golem has burst in through the door and started trying to attack you all. Fulton has tried to kill the master alchemist, but found out that he's actually behind some kind of a shield, or maybe even not there in the first place, like a big wall of glass that he slammed into. Mikey is opening fire on everyone. Bubba is singing Jolene. Karagor is laying into the golem with tiny hammers. The plant person has just leaned in towards Mikey, drawing a knife, leaning in threateningly. And as the plant person leans in, the door bursts open again. And in steps Shania Rain, dressed in her full finery, with vomit down the front of her dress, and probably missing. She's lost her. If she ever had shoes, she's not wearing shoes now. Holding her scythe with a tiny little sprite person stuck on the end of it, kicking his legs and flailing.
Oh shit! I didn't realise he was still there.
What does Shania say when she walks
says,
in?
"Honey, I'm home." Then looks around the room for anyone who'd respond to that.
Everyone kind of turns for a moment, looks at each other, and then goes back to fighting. Drummond, roll for initiative. You're in the fight.
It's a fucking fight.
How did Major Alchemical guy have a conversation? Because when we came in, wasn't he talking to Tom Brodybrook, Fulton Bottle?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Behind a glass wall.
So he must have some sort of glass wall that he can conjure, or it's an illusion of him.
Unless it's all made of glass.
What is?
What? Everything's glass.
Is that a 32?
Yeah.
Nice.
Everything's made of glass. The food.
And you know what glass is? Sand. It's just sand.
And
dust in the wind, dude. Dust in the wind.
I hate sand.
It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
It's the second time we've referenced that on this podcast.
I can't remember. Is it?
We reference so many things.
It goes round and round. Yeah, it goes round and round.
What is that?
Tweet us if you can remember which episode that was.
What's that from?
Oh, come.
Forgotten.
That's from Star
Anakin Skywalker.
Is it?
Attack of the Clones.
He's talking to Natalie Portman about sand.
That's the line.
It's the famous. It's the famous scene, isn't it?
It's the line that she goes. She thinks internally as a character goes, "Wow, I'm gonna fuck this guy." That's the line. That's it for her.
It was sealed for him there.
All right.
Right, let's kill these mother beeps.
So,
Bit too late for beeping out now, Ross.
lovely restaurant. The plant person standing over you draws a thin knife, April, from it literally just pulls it out of the stem. It's like pulling a thorn from its own flesh. It lunges towards you, and then jinks to the side as it attempts a feint against you. So, what is your perception score?
My perception is where is it on the long list?
It'll be on the side, I think.
Offense.
15 plus 15.
Plus 15. So that means you have a fortitude. It means you have a perception DC of 25. It attempts a feint. So it attempts to make a deception check against you. It gets a critical failure.
So does he actually just faint and fall over?
It faints. However, it faints so obviously that it becomes flat-footed to you rather than you becoming flat-footed to it.
Nice.
Best assassin, my ass.
Assassin. Fuck's sake. It then it then is going to try and stab you. So this is going to be against your. This will be against your armor class. Mm-hmm. Oh my god! Come on.
Fuck you, Bad Moon.
Bad Moon.
It's a 25.
Wow, my armor class is 26.
Oh my god! You roll underneath the second attack. It's like
Blind.
little person. And it misses with the next attack as well. So in its entire round, after its threatening thing that lasted a whole episode, all it manages to do is it's make its own AC lower against you. So,
Great.
Mikey doing well so far. Oh, it's one of the guards. One of the guards gets to have a go. All right, the guard.
Remember not to kill the guards, they're just civil servants.
No, I don't.
The guard.
Now you don't want to kill anyone.
April doesn't want to kill anyone, okay?
Australia, the guard, comes running over to Shania.
Australia?
I thought he was. If he's running over to Shania, then I get attacked.
No, that's Sydney, the guard, who is attacking you.
You said both of them last.
Sydney, Australia.
I said both of them are in the
Australian's
room. One of them attacked you, one of them had yet to act.
Because Australia wasn't going to be there, and then he decided to Australia.
Yeah, I was like, do I like Australia too much to throw him into a combat where he might get killed? And then I was like, no,
Fine.
He makes his flat check, so he is able, because he's dazzled. He runs over, still holding his eyes. He's like, I brought you towels! And then he completely misses Shania with his first attack, and then with his second attack he fails his flat check and punches the wall next to Shania. So that was his go. That was good. Shania, you're up.
Ignore the guards, not because they're civil servants, but because they're fucking morons.
I mean, I felt bad for the guy, so I was just going to step around him anyway. Is there anyone who's actually a threat anywhere?
Let me describe the room for you, Shania.
Oh, please do.
As you step in the room, the closest thing to you, if you ignore Australia the guard, who is just haplessly flailing at you and missing completely, beyond him, there is the nearest thing in the room is a great glass golem. So it's about 10 feet tall. It is made of mirrored panels. It has jagged glass hands, and it is fighting Karagor, who is hammering away at it with his hammers. Then there's a big old table. A little off to the side of that is Bubba, who is casting spells. And then further along the table, about halfway down, there is a big plant person that is fighting Big Mike. Who knew Big Mike was here in Anepian? Big Mike is armed with various guns and is just firing guns off as this thing's trying to stab at her. Very, very ineffectively. And then up on top of the table is Fulton, who is fighting with another guard. And then at the end of the room, there is a glass. There is You can see one half of the room seems to be glass. Behind it, you can see the Master Alchemist. And then kind of non-combatant-y in the room as well, you can see a kobold with bejeweled horns, and you can see a big guy with just a dirty... he's got very fine robes, but he's got food all down it. And there is also a dwarf, an elderly-looking dwarf with a white beard. He's the elderly dwarf is kind of standing back, looking in shock. The human and the kobold have just caught fire from somewhere and are just kind of rolling on the floor, putting the fire out and trying to just get away from the fight. They don't look like they're getting involved in the fight. So those are, if you want to look at kind of active combatants, there is probably the golem fighting Karagor. There is the plant person fighting Mikey, there is the guard fighting Fulton, and there is the guard who is, technically speaking, fighting you.
Right, okay. So, seeing the glass golem, probably the biggest threat in the room, and also happens to be fighting her boyfriend, she runs over to... How far away?
You can get to it, it's quite close.
Okay. So she sort of walks over there while saying, "Hey, baby, you rugged piece of shit. I'm going to come and help you now."
Hey, babe, you're right. Did you find a nice venting sort of thing at the restaurant?
I had such a good time. I'll tell you all about it later. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Big Mike, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, schmuck.
Okay, we catch up later, bitch. And then she, I guess, starts on this glass golem thing.
Nice. For the sake of sticking rigidly to the rules, as you walk past, Australia goes, "Attack of opportunity!" and just staggers past you, completely missing, puts his foot in a bucket and just starts hobbling around.
He's got attack of op.
He does.
That guy.
It's wasted on him, I can tell you.
By the way, babe, use a smashy thing or a sonic thing on him, okay?
Okay, thanks for the heads up.
Welcome.
Why are we fighting these guys, by the way? Not that I care, I'm in the mood.
Well, this Karagor says in between ducking swings.
Yeah, obviously, basically, all the action is...
We had a kind of diplomatic thing, and then Big Mike turned up, Big Mikey, and that moved several steps further down the plan than we thought we might go.
Okay, so Big Mike did what I would have done. Thanks, Big Mike.
Some might say this was inevitable.
Okay, right. I need to look at what I'm doing now because I haven't even had a single thought about this. Sorry. What spells have I? I don't know. Oh, I've got Shockwave. That'd probably work.
It's a 15-foot cone.
That's right.
So that would hit. That would hit Karagor.
Do it.
It'll get Karagor. It'll probably get the guard up on the table as well.
Really?
Depends where you angle it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends. The trouble is, it's kind of Shania, then the big thing, then.
Okay. I mean maybe that's not the one to use.
What about shock line? You got shock line?
How about I've got Bone Shaker.
Oh, Bone Shaker.
Yeah.
It's possible. It has no bones.
Oh, it hasn't got any bones though. Oh. But do you think it might work on a glass thing? Or? No, we don't know. You can't tell me that, can you? That's
try and find out, really.
The thing is, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to be here today, I haven't prepped any spells. I'm just going with the ones that I'd prepped the last time that we played, which is absolutely ages ago.
I think the only combatant in the room who has bones are the guards.
Right.
The plant person and the glass golem do not have skeletons.
No bones.
No bones about it.
Bone schmone.
Then
bone you.
You want to hold your go for a bit while you?
Yeah. Would you mind? Would you mind?
We'll come
and am I allowed to
So you can jump in at any point. You just tell me after somebody's go when you want to go.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll go for it. Which means we come round. That's all right. Top of the round. It's Mikey.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So I'm blind.
You're dazzled.
I'm dazzled.
So when you make an attack, you have to make a roll basically to see if you manage to it, and it just might miss.
Okay, so question number one I have: is draw and fire two different actions?
They are two actions. Yeah, you don't have quick draw, so yes, you have to draw. And
in that case, I think what I want to do. And speaking, is that an action, or can
speaking
I just speak
is free?
Speaking is free, great. I need a tagline. So I'm thinking I'm going to drop Hopper for a second.
Okay.
Drop Hopper, I'm going to pull out one of my happy bombs.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out Cricket at the same time. So what I'm imagining is arms stretched out, Cricket is pointing towards Plant Guy. Bomb is about to go up in the air to explode on the ceiling to try and blast the top of the golem, because I know that the blast can't hit him, but the boom might.
Okay.
And I want to say, hey, pint glass, you like lights? Me too. And I'm going to throw the bomb and try and shoot Plant Guy.
Okay.
Dazzled.
Nice. Okay, let me think.
Does that work?
Nice.
You could throw a bomb for one action. You can you can draw the gun and fire the gun for one action. So yes, you can do that.
Nice.
Okay. So
Just dropping the gun.
Dropping the gun is free.
Dropping the gun is free.
So
it's bomb,
dropping the gun is
draw, fire.
That's it. All right. So which one do you want to do first? Because you'll have more chance of hitting with the first one. Who do you want to do?
Well,
gun?
I've already hit Plant Guy once, haven't I? And
Yep.
he seems to be chaos. So I'm gonna go, with the golem gun.
Going for the bomb first. You throw Mikey throws a bomb
With a happy face.
with a happy face drawn on it up into the air.
Caragor's like, oh no! Oh wait, it's got a happy face on it.
I want you to roll. Do you care about whether Caragor gets caught in the blast of this or not?
Yeah, I do.
You're trying to aim away
I'm
from-
trying to throw it high up. So
Sure.
He's
Okay,
a giant
that's fair.
guy, right?
Yeah, he's a big guy. I think that's fair. All right. Go ahead, make an attack roll with your bomb against the creature.
So my attack roll
Is it like Django Fett's
is
Sonic Bombs?
Is that one there?
So it's yes, plus 17.
So I've rolled
Yeah.
21.
A 21 is it's a miss, unfortunately.
Last.
You fling it across the room, and the thing sees it coming and just bats it away with a hand. It hits the top of the room and just explodes in the corner. Then, by which point, your gun is Cricket's already in your hand, and you're spinning around to fire it at the plant guy.
29.
29.
Do you take 5 from that because it's a second attack?
It's a second attack. Yes.
Okay,
You did
so 24. 20. Yeah, 24. Did I do that maths that quick?
That is absolutely correct. 24 is a miss.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
You fire. Wait. He's flat-footed to you because of his fuck up. You go. He goes, ha ha, and dodges. He dodges right into the path of your bullet. Fucking idiot! And you hit him. All right. So go ahead and roll some roll damage for your
the pistol. So
pistol.
I need. Is it 2d6? What's that guy?
Rifle, mouth, pistol is 2d6. Yeah, 2d6. Yeah, it's just 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a d6, and this.
Yeah, square guys.
Yep. However, because of your burn it ability, you also add +1 to this.
Okay, so
Nice.
4, 5, 6.
6 total.
6 total.
Okay. You he dodges right into it. You blast him with fire. It's got splash, the dragon pistol. It does. I think it has got a
Splash. How do I find that? Uncommon. Concussive.
dragon
Scatter. Magical.
Scatter. That's
5,
the one.
yeah.
Scatter. Okay, so you scatter 5 feet. Okay, you take 1 point of damage as well. As it explodes in the area, as do Paula and Foul Son of Pesh as well. Lying on the floor, they keep taking splash damage. They're like and they get under the table. Oh, sorry, Fulton Bottlebrook is under the table. They get under the table with Bottlebrook. There are now 3 of them under the table. Meanwhile, on top of the table, it's Fulton Battlestone's go.
So I've got one guard facing with me.
You got one guard facing you down.
I'm going to hit him with my angry attacks.
Go for it.
Furious focus as well. That is a 23.
23 is a hit.
That is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 points of damaggio.
22 points of damage.
And then I'm going to hit him again if he's still awake.
You are not going to hit him again because he is not still awake. You bash him with the axe. He just crashes. He flies backwards across the table and crashes to the floor. And just lies there on the table bleeding and going,
Do you have a family?
Of course I have a family.
Sorry, you shouldn't have attacked me. How close am I to it? Because I was
You're
pretty
kind of
close.
right next to it. Yeah, you haven't. You just literally turned
So
around.
when I look at is it like does it feel like a wall?
It feels like a wall of glass.
And did I do any damage? Does it look like it's damaged, or is it like a
crack
I'm gonna take another swing at it.
Okay.
To see if I can destroy it. Oh no, wrong one. It's -5, isn't it? Because it counts as
It
2.
does.
So that is 30.
30. You slam your axe into it again. Roll some more damage against the wall.
26.
Smash! Another crack appears in the wall as you start slamming against it.
I'm coming for you.
No. No. No.
Yeah.
Wait, can he not leave? Has he got no other way out?
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, great.
So you're trapped. Yeah, that was a stupid plan, wasn't it?
Next up, it's the golem. We'll find out how stupid it was.
Well, before it has its go,
Here we go.
thought
Shania
maybe I'd let you know.
Supreme.
So what I thought I'd use
Shania
is Elemental Annihilation Wave.
Here it
yes.
comes.
So I can choose either air, earth, fire, water,
Or love.
Wind.
evocation. And yeah, I'm gonna draw elemental power from my surroundings, combine it with my own magical energy, and unleash a wave of utter destruction and swirling colours. The swirling colours is more and swirling colours.
It's D4 damage.
It's 1d6 fire damage and 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Or I guess if it's not fire, then it's earth or air, or I don't know. Anyway, 30-foot cone is what it is.
30 feet.
And let's see. 2 round. Oh, sorry, what's this? On a failed saving throw, creatures are pushed 5 feet away from you. On a critical failure, they're pushed 10 feet away and are knocked prone.
So you have a choice.
Yeah.
With this. You are charging up. You can either do the 2-action version. So you move into the room, you blast it. You could do a 3-action version where you just stay where you are, you blast it into the room. There's a chance that you can knock people back. Or, if you want, you can keep charging it and release it next round, in which case it does even more damage and will hit even more people. And makes it harder for people to push to come towards you.
If she gets hit whilst it's charging, does that stop it?
No, she can keep going.
Okay.
Do a Kamehameha. Go on, just hold it like the spirit bomb in
what, like
Dragon Ball Z.
Rama.
No, those are 2 very different references you both just did. One did
okay.
Dragon Ball Z, the other one did With Nail and I.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking
I would
of.
love to see that crossover.
Frieza, you terrible
There goes the C word again.
Oh, you're busy on the beeper
I'll have to bring out the arrows when I. It's fine.
Okay. God, it's tough, isn't it? I think I'm just going to blast him.
Just going straight for the blast.
Go straight for the blast, mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a 30-foot cone. Well,
30-foot cone.
30-foot
That's
cone.
plenty. That's enough. I don't need more.
Oh, that is more than enough, Drummond. That's enough to
Yeah.
hit everybody in the room.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point doing that. Do I need to roll for something?
Yeah,
Roll it?
There's a lot of people who are going to be rolling right about now.
Oh, right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I would like basic reflex saves from everybody in the room.
Sorry.
Yeah, Shania's back. Oh, Shania's back.
So
How much damage can this do?
Slightly hard, sort of half cut, and isn't really thinking.
How much damage can this do?
46 total.
1d6 of it. Yeah, 4d6.
What's the
day that
save?
the day that Karagor is having.
What's the DC?
It's your spell save DC.
My spell save DC. 26.
26.
Mother. Yes, I got 28, baby.
The golem fails.
Golem fails. Well, that's good. That's who we wanted to fail.
The assassin crit succeeds.
Who's the assassin? Oh, that's you.
The leaf.
No, the leafy
The leaf.
guy.
Oh, the
leafy
leaf
guy.
assassin. The leafy assassin.
So, how about the rest of the Danger Club?
28. Colton.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I got a natural one.
Oh, Mikey.
I got 23.
A 23.
Oh, no.
Okay. So,
Poor Mikey and boyfriend.
Yeah.
38 total, by the way.
It's
That's
Don't hit my fucking boyfriends. Only I beat up my fucking boyfriends.
different for everybody. So, Fulton takes half damage. Bubba takes no damage, Karagor takes full damage, and Mikey takes double damage.
Oh, God.
So,
Shit.
go ahead.
What about the golem? What does he take?
Oh, the golem is going to take regular damage. The golem
Regular
fails.
damage.
You really are only here for one day.
I don't know if I'll make it through.
So we're talking here, we're talking 1d6 fire and 3d6 bludgeoning.
And you get pushed back, right? If it's a critical fail on and prone.
Could we give Mikey a hero point just to have a roll
Too
again?
late for that now.
Too late, isn't it? I'm
Should've
sorry.
thought about it
That's so- you know.
Oh no, we can still hand them out, I suppose, at any point, but they're not. I mean,
no damage has been rolled.
Can't use them yet.
Yeah.
Well, no, we can re-roll.
For re-roll, so it's not a natural one.
Sure, right? Yeah.
So
what I mean?
It's not a natural one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could we do
I
that,
haven't
Dan?
got
Is that
any.
possible? Before the damage is rolled?
Before the damage is rolled.
Or is that...
I think let's let it ride. I think let's let it ride for the moment. You do well on this, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Also, I'm aware of how disappointing elemental annihilation wave always is.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So that's 5 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of whatever the other one is. Of fire.
So that's
10 points.
So 10 points. 10 points for Karagor. 5 points for Fulton. 20 points for Mikey. Bad, not terrible.
Yeah.
The golem takes 5 points from the bludgeoning damage. And then is healed 5 points from the fire damage as it melts some of the cracks in it back together.
So that spell did 3 times as much damage to your friends as it did to the enemy.
So Shania goes, got you glass piece of... Oh shit, what are you doing? Looks like he's getting better. Karagor, what the fuck is going on?
You are going on. You are going on.
What? I thought I was doing it. Oh shit.
On top
She
of
noticed
this,
that she hurt people.
Karagor and the golem are both pushed 5 feet back, so that blasts them up onto the table with Fulton. Fulton is not pushed back, so he's now just kind of bunched up with them on the table.
Hey,
Bubba, you hang on where you are. The Goron hangs onto the chair and isn't moved. Mikey's blown back 10 feet and knocked prone. Mikey, you bounce off the glass
lying
wall
on the floor.
and you fall down on the floor.
Means you're easier to stab.
So,
Means you're easier to stab.
Sorry, Mikey. That was I wasn't really sure what I was doing. How's everyone else?
Fuck!
it's just like you didn't know what you were doing, but it looks like you took a full combat round to decide what you were doing before you did it. So it felt like you knew exactly what you were doing.
I couldn't remember what spells I had, and then I said, "Oh, that's a good one," and then I used it, and I hadn't used it in a while. And sorry, I'm a bit out of practice.
12 seconds ago, the plan was going perfectly well, and you were about to have a vote on whether you were going to happen. Since that time, Mikey has walked in the room and shot someone, and then Shania has walked in the room and blown everybody up.
Doesn't... Oh, wait, what about all the other people? Don't they have to make saves as well?
The guys under the table, I'm going to have them... Let's give them a little roll. They're kind of non-combatants, so... They take enough damage to cut. I'm not really tracking their hit points because they're not trying to get involved in the fight.
Okay.
They're lying on the floor, but they don't have combat stats. The three of them.
Okay, cool.
They just get they also get blown across the floor and kind of all roly-poly together under the table, and now are on fire a bit more than they were previously.
Father!
Did the guards make their save?
The only guard who was in range of it was the one fighting Fulton, who was killed. So he's dead.
Sydney.
The one who was attacking Shania is behind Shania because she just walked past him. So he's the only one who didn't have to make a save. But now that he's looking at everything in the room, he's seriously reconsidering his career choices. Oh my goodness. Well, that turned around pretty quickly. The glass golem takes a moment to kind of check itself.
Before it wrecks itself.
realizes it's sort of all right, and then realizes that it's now in melee with both Fulton and Caragor, and takes a stab at Caragor with its bladed limb. That is a 32.
Yep.
Hits you, dealing 15 points of slashing damage, and you start bleeding. It then tries to stab Fulton. That is 25.
Nay, good enough.
Oh, it
26.
does not get through. And then it's going to take one more attack at Fulton. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe. 25 again. The big minuses, but doesn't manage to get through as it just starts stabbing away at both of you on the table. Caragor's blood starts dropping down onto the table, onto the documents. The guard is dead. Caragor, it's your go.
Yep.
So all those in favour, just keep your hands. It's been slightly difficult to check who is against the motion and who is. I'm going to write it. I tell you what, I'll just bleed on this contract here. I'll sign for you. I'm going to hit the glass golem. 23.
23's a miss.
Right.
It doesn't get through its defenses.
Come on.
Though.
Go on. Way less than that.
Come on, last one. Natural 20.
Go on.
Successively less.
Each
time.
Hammer away at it, but you're just not seeming to get through its defenses. Bubble Von Hoops, you got anything?
Yeah, if I do the same spell, is it going to hit Caragor this time?
The Sonic Shatter. No, you could. What's the range on it? Because it might hit Shania. That's the only person who might have stepped into range of it. If you're trying to because before you've been dropping it behind the creature because there was no one behind it, but now Shania's behind it.
It's a 10-foot burst.
10-foot burst. You can hit it without hitting Shania because it pushed it. Shania pushed it away with the spell. So
same spell,
fine.
baby. Here we go.
You drop it behind it.
Golem.
It's was it Fortitude?
Golem. Yeah, Fortitude.
Fortitude save. It's a 2 on the die. Only an 18.
Yeah,
This time
it's a critical failure, isn't it?
Oh, what's for an 18?
Hang on, no, my mistake. Yes, it's just a failure. But for a failure, you take full damage and you're deafened for 1 round. Ooh. So here we go. It is.
It can be deafened.
12, 13, 14 points of damage and it's deafened.
14 points of damage, sonic damage, no resistance to it. It's cracks appear in it from hitting it, but it is still up.
If it's deafened, is it now immune to sonic damage?
Yeah.
That's probably attacking
Interesting.
the...
I guess sound damage can still affect it, but
Right,
it just
Like
can't
glass.
hear the fact that it's being hit.
I suppose
Yeah.
it'd be ridiculous to carve ears into a glass golem.
But if anyone wants to draw this golem, it's got ears.
Yeah,
So-
massive ears. That's an important thing.
Huge glass ears.
That's an important thing to remember on
Yeah.
it. Right, it's gonna this time it's time to play the deadly games. The deadly games. This time he's going to roll better against Mikey as it attempts another feint check against that. It's better this time. It's a 13 on the die. Not great. I want it to be better, but it's not too bad.
Don't forget Mikey's prone.
So it's got to move over
Thanks,
to
Scott.
Mikey. I said it doesn't need to matter. Yeah, because you're already prone. Doesn't need to feint.
Listen, as soon as Shania lit us all up, all bets are off, babe. All bets are off.
Oh, in that case, it just walks over and tries to stab you. 19 on the die. That will be that's a 29, 30. That is a
Yikes.
37 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Hit. Now, is that 10 over your armor class?
Just. It's 11.
11 over. That is a critical hit
Damn.
on poor young Mikey.
Great
That
swan song, though.
this is Mikey's master plan.
Yeah.
You got a lot. You'll live forever. So you take 20. You take 20 points plus. Actually, you take a little bit more as well because it's got sneak attack, and you are flat-footed currently. So you take a total of 28 points of damage as it just moves over and just stabs you while you're on the ground. You throw quite the party, Boredom.
And you hit like a girl, black boy.
Oh, it tries to hit you again and misses. Even though you're on the floor, it stabs at you, but it's distracted by your witty banter and moves away. Australia, the guard, rolls a natural 1, fails to pull the bucket off his foot and falls over.
Nice.
And we come back around to the next round, to the person who started it all. As it pulls back with the sword, Mikey, you spin back around it, gun in hand, and that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Bang, bang.
All right, this week's episode was brought to you Dangerlings by our Patreons, but especially our Dangerling of the week, who is called
Stephen Reve.
Stephen Reve.
Stephen Reve.
Stephen Reve. What ledge?
Nah, Reve. I'm committed to Reve on this one.
It's all about Reve,
We've
isn't it?
changed
Yeah.
it up a lot of them. You're Reve this week, Steve.
Reve.
Thank you, Dangerlings, and thank you, Stephen Reve. To get your name on the show, what do you do, James?
Well, you go to patreon.com/Danger
Danger Club Podcast.
Reve. Has Reve now become like a verb?
Reve, sir.
Reve, sir.
I Reve you.
Alack.